Hello, good afternoon, my English viewers. As I promised, I was going to make some videos for you with the basics of crochet. I'm going to show you the stitches and how you use your crochet hook, and some basic things such as pattern reading, chart reading, etc. Today I'm going to show you how to make chain stitches. First of all, you're going to need a crochet hook. I use a Clover Soft Touch. I'm very fond of this hook, and I also like the Clover Amour. You can find them in web shops or Joann's or Michael's, you name it. Most international web shops carry them. You're also going to need yarn. I'm using Drops Paris, a very nice cotton yarn, especially made for crochet hooks G or 4mm. And I'm going to show you how to hold the yarn and hold the crochet hook and make chain stitches. First of all, you're going to have to make a slip knot. A slip knot is a manner of making a tiny loop, and the loop that can be put on your crochet hook. How do you make it? You take your yarn. This is the yarn that goes to my bowl, and here is the yarn end. And you take a bit of yarn, about 7 inches, and you cross them. So I'm crossing my yarn end over my working yarn on top of it, and I'm holding it. I have my right index and middle finger in the loop I have just made, and most of the times I'm going to pick it over with my thumb, and I'm going to catch the working yarn with both my index and my thumb. Then I pull it through, and there you go. One loop, one slip knot. I'm going to show you again. This is the working yarn. Here's the yarn end. I'm going to cross it over my working yarn, take my thumb and my index, put them in the loop, and I'm going to pick up my working yarn, pull through the loop, and tighten up things. This is a slip knot. The very first step you have to take before you can start crocheting. Putting the loop on my hook, and I'm going to tighten up the loop by pulling on my working yarn. Gently, not too tight. And there you go. One loop on my crochet hook. How do you make chain stitches? This very basic stitch can be used as a start for patterns, or you can make one gigantic chain for starting blankets or dishcloths, you name it. Very simple. I'm going to hold my crochet hook. You can either hold it like a pen, or you can hold it like a knife. Knife hold is my thumb on the rest, and my index behind the hook, and the hook itself in my palm. I prefer the pen hold, just like a pencil. Thumb on thumb rest, index behind the hook, and it's resting on the soft part of my hand. Now, how to make chain stitches? You have to wind the yarn in your favorite position on the left hand. This is mine, but you can also wrap it around your ring finger and then around your index finger. There are several methods of winding the yarn. Just do what you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to wind the yarn on my left hand, and I'm going to do a yarn over. Yarn overs are always made from the back to the front. This yarn over, I'm going to grab it with my hook part, and I'm going to pull through the loop of my crochet hook. One more time. Yarn over from back to front, grab it with my hook, pull through. yarn over, pull through. So a chain stitch is just a yarn over, pull through. I have made 1 V, 2, 3, 4 stitches, 4 chain stitches. How do you count them? I always count the V's. This is 1 V, 2, 3 and 4. This is the slip knot. Never ever count it, and you always do not count the loop on your hook. Only count the V's that you've made with your chain stitches. This is a chain. In this chain I can make stitches, but that will be for another lesson. See you next time.